Well, Richard, here we are, mid-July, snow on the hills, some fairly challenging conditions of late with a fair amount of rainfall in the last week. How's it going on the crop?
Yeah, well, I would say very good. Like you said, mid-winter, 110 mils this last week. So, yeah, I haven't seen the place so wet, but it's dried out, sun's out now, and the crop's really doing well, and the stock are loving it.
Yeah, it's great to see you following best practice with a runoff paddock adjacent to this one for wet conditions, and also a block grazing system where you're trying to optimise the regrowth. Yeah, it's fair to say you've had some of the biggest environmental challenges that a winter cropping farmer can have in the last week. I think it's quite remarkable how good a condition the paddock is in, which is a testament to the fact that you're following best practice. The crop has really held its quality extremely well into the winter, and all of the different species that we planted, so the winter star, annual ryegrass, the plantain and the Persian clover, have established well, and the theory of that was to give the animals a balanced diet. How are the animals performing on the crop?
They're doing very well. They get a wee bit of loose embaleage. They've got mainland minerals, salt mix, ad lib, and of course the crop, and getting 2 kgs offered to them a daily. I reckon they're doing very well.
Yeah, obviously with this stock class being ram hoggets, they're a growing animal, it's super important to optimise dietary crude protein. And that was the theory behind this mix. This should offer them enough protein in their diet, but also they do need some fibre. And so it's important to offer them some silage so that they get that fibre component.
How am I going as far as residual after grazing for regrowth?
Yeah, I think you're doing a pretty good job, particularly with the rate, Richard. All of the species in this mix have the capacity to regrow, but the residual is going to have the greatest influence on the rate because it grows leaf from the nodes. We want to make sure we've got about 8 inches of stalk exposed and above the ground to get that right. When are you looking to finish grazing the crop?
Well, the way it's going, about 4 to 5 weeks, which will be about mid-August.
Yeah, so that works perfectly because obviously the rape is a brassica, so it requires vernalisation through the winter, so chilling, and after that it will go reproductive. So if we leave it any longer than 4 or 5 weeks, there's a risk that we'll get seed head in the paddock and we'll start to lose quality, so that's about perfect.